Hey guys, welcome to your first video tutorial. Today we'll be finding the beat with Lydia, someone who is normally behind the camera.
Hey guys, how's it going? So we're gonna start today by talking first about what is a beat. Yes, we can't find the beat if we don't know what it is. So I like to think about the beat as a pulse, meaning kind of a regularly occurring sound or something that happens over a period of time. Yeah, so we can think of this almost as our heartbeat. That's a version of a pulse, right?
Okay.
Find that. We can also think of that as kind of a ticking clock. You know, that happens regularly, no matter the time, no matter the hours that pass, there's always that kind of ticking that happens. In terms of music, that's a little more clearly the beat, right? So our beats can be subdivided in the songs that we're working with in either sets of 4 or sets of 3, as we have on this beautiful chalkboard.
What exactly does that mean though?
Good question. So the sets of 4 or the sets of 3 firstly help us count the music and also contribute to the overall feeling of the song. So songs that are in 4, they have a little bit more of kind of a down and up feeling. Yeah.
Kind of like that kind of feeling?
Yes, the all day.
You know.
One song that I like to think about that's so clearly in 4 and has a great community element is the song We Will Rock You.
Oh, okay, I know that one.
Yeah, great. So if we get that little stomp, stomp, clap pattern happening, let's do that now. So we're gonna go dun, 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 dun. Nice. So even though we're only making 3 sounds, this rhythm is actually in 4 counts because we have that pause on 4. So stop for 1 second.
All right.
So if we count this, we're gonna stomp on 1, stomp on 2, clap on 3, hold on 4.
Okay.
There's our 4th count. Yeah. So here we go. Try that one more time. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, hold 4. 1, 2, 3, hold 4.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Perfectly simple. So that's just kind of one example.
Okay. Do you have any other examples?
We definitely have more examples. Before we listen to our other examples though, let's talk about how we kind of start counting, where we find that 1.
All right.
Yeah. So the one of most of our songs we consider our downbeat. Yeah, it's kind of that feeling of heaviness. In that pattern we just illustrated, that stomp is a very clear fall onto the right leg, right? So we can find that in other songs as well, those moments that feel a little heavier, a little louder, and that's generally where we want to start our counting.
Okay.
Yes. The rest of the counts, since we're counting to 4, are going to happen over that regular period between our big moments.
Okay.
So we're going to put on a song. We're going to talk about kind of how that fits within the music.
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right. So we're listening to our song. That's where we got to start, just by listening. And maybe we can nod our head. Nice. So if we listen to this song, there's kind of 2 instruments that are taking a majority of the beat. Yeah, we have kind of that bass sound, and then we have a little bit of percussion elements underneath that.
Okay, yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, so if you listen to that and you can find the moments that feel a little bit stronger than the rest, that's where our downbeat's gonna be. Down, down, down. Yeah. So if we start there on 1, 1, and then put 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 between those, that's where we can start to feel the beat. Yeah, and just like we're doing here, I think a good practice is to start to feel it in your body, whether that's snapping or just, you know, tapping your toe, wiggling a hip. Yes. Let's try another song, see what other things exist. That was great though.
Thank you. Okay, I feel like this one is not as obvious as the last one.
Yeah, there's not as strong of that sort of undertone of percussion. We have a little bit lighter of a sound going on, right? We still have that heaviness though at the beginning of each one. Dun, 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 yan, dun, dun, dun. So if again we start our counting on that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That will take us through the song. That is our beat.
Okay, yeah, I can hear that with like the percussion in the background.
Right, right. There's generally an instrument that's kind of holding down the beat and playing it for us throughout the whole song. You just got to listen closely to find what exactly that is.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Cool.
Cool, so what about the 3?
Great question. So we've talked about the songs in 4, which are going to be a majority of our songs, particularly our wedding songs. Our songs in 3 have a little bit different of a feeling, just inherently. Those are generally a little bit sweepier.
Okay.
Yeah, sway. Exactly, yes. So if we go back to our We Will Rock You thing for a second, that so clearly has a right? We feel like we're stomping. Our songs in 3 are gonna have a much softer, sort of understated feeling. And as we're doing this, that time where we're kind of falling in the down, that's still gonna be our 1, 1, 1. Lovely. Now, we just have to put our 2 and 3 between those moments. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And there we are. With 3 counts, still finding the beat.
Yeah, I can definitely hear like the 2 3s as well.
Right, right. A lot of waltz songs also have, or the songs in 3, also called waltzes, have that 2 3 still pretty emphasized, so they're pretty there.
Cool, yeah. Awesome. So I feel like I'm a little bit more prepared to dive into dancing to the music with that rhythm and that beating.
Yeah.
I just had a couple other questions. Does the beat ever change within a song?
Great question. Generally, no. Sometimes yes, but for the majority of the songs that we'll probably be working with, our students that are dancing for their wedding will be working with, generally have a consistent beat throughout the whole song.
Okay.
It's confusing because sometimes songs, the energy will change. So there'll be a big moment where there's tons of sound and a bunch of instruments, but that doesn't necessarily mean the music is faster.
Okay. So once you've found that beat, you can mostly count on it staying steady in the same. Okay, that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel much more prepared going into this.
Yeah. So with this information, I would say for our students at home, listen to your song a bunch. Firstly, that's where you got to start with all of this. And from there, try to kind of internalize the music, get a sense of how your body feels moving to it.
Yeah. If you do have any other questions, though, check out our Skype lessons online. Then you can have a teacher immediately respond and help you find that beat if you do need it.
Totally. Or if you're in Chicago, come on by. We're here. We're here to help. Yeah.
Cool. So good luck. Enjoy the rest of your tutorials.